Welcome to a new series, a solo, self-found, hardcore Iron Man where we can't trade other players, we can't use the market, and all of our gear must be found in the dungeon. Normal, Normal Plus, and High Roller. And in order to move to the next part, you need to get 5 kills in Normals, 10 kills in Normals Plus, and 20 kills in High Roller. The final challenge will be to complete every quest that can be done by a solo, and we only have 3 deaths to do it all. Can we do it, or will we fail? Let's find out together. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, thank you so much for your support. So I'm super excited to finally start our new series, a solo self-found hardcore Iron Man, where our goals are pretty simple. It's progress through normal, normal plus, and high roller, and eventually try to do every single quest in the game while staying alive. We only have 3 lives on this character to make all of that happen, and I decided on 3 lives just because it is a PvP game and I don't want to shy away from the PvP aspect of it, but I also want to try to get these goals and these hefty challenges accomplished. And I thought 3 lives would be fair, but anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. But without further ado, let's see if the name's available and let's get right into the new character. Perfect, it is. All right, so we're not going to be playing on our main character. We're going to be playing on this brand new fighter, and I'm pretty excited. This is going to be a big challenge, I think. So I think first thing that we want to do is see what perks that we want to start off with. And I think just to start off, we might just go with Sword Master here. And I think we're definitely going to keep Sprint and Second Wind. I don't know if we can get anything off of the Squire just yet. I think we actually will change this off for a Heater Shield, which is going to be better in my opinion. There we go. 2 potions, sure, why not? I'll take this as well. We'll definitely want some heavy boots. We'll take a drum just so we can throw it at people. Do I want a arming sword or a falchion to start off? I think I feel more comfortable with the arming sword, definitely. And I think our second hand is going to be a longsword, just so we can parry some stuff. We don't really have access to a helmet, so that's one of the first things that we're going to try to get. And we definitely want a campfire. We do get health off of this, dexterity there. Yeah, I think I like this, so I'm going to make that my base kit. We're going to go ahead and equip our base kit, and I think we're pretty much ready on that end. Let's go ahead and accept all of the quests here, and I'll fast forward through this part for you guys. All right, perfect. Finally done accepting all the quests. There is some stuff from my other characters in the shared tab, but this is going to be strictly off limits for us, so we will not be using that tab. This is the only tab that we will have access to on this character. Either way, trade is going to be completely blocked, so money really doesn't matter on this account. The only thing we will be mainly using our money for, I believe, is just to use the Goblet Merchant and see if we get lucky along the way, but the bulk of our gear will be coming directly from the dungeon. So I think that takes care of the intro. Let's jump into game number 1 and see how it goes. Alright, so I gave it a little bit more thought and actually decided to, one, go with the skeleton cosmetic, and also changed my perk to Weapon Mastery, which will allow us to use a bow, and we'll also be using a falchion just because in the early game it's easier to destroy boxes and stuff, and it allows us to do a little bit more damage with lesser gear. Alright, and we could not have gotten any luckier. When you're trying to get gear, the prison is probably the absolute best place to farm. All these boxes have really good gear, really good loot. So we'll go ahead and clean all these boxes up and see if we can get out of our first dungeon safely. Alright, so we do clear our first set of boxes, grab a few things, find another campfire, and then right next to us, we hear some action. And unfortunately, he does end up dying to his own power sacrifice. So that kill actually does not count for us. In order to count the kills, I think I am gonna make it official. So the kill feed does show up, at least for the normals part of it. But yeah, first action of the series, very, very early on. But GG's, we'll go ahead and heal up and see if there's any upgrades. And immediately we do find some really good loose trousers and a pretty darn good leather helmet or leather cap. And we'll go ahead and take all the meds and GG. Alright, so we'll finish healing up with a campfire, get our second wind back. We're going to go ahead and loot this module right above the prison, as there's also a lot of chests here, a lot of crates up top where we can find some upgrades potentially. So we'll go ahead and loot the rest of this room. Alright, finished looting most of this room, finished looting all of the crates. Didn't really find anything too important. We do hear the portals pop up. We'll finish looting the prison, and I think that should be a pretty quick game one. Again, my early game goal is essentially just to get some gear so I can survive early encounters. And I think we're doing pretty well so far. So let's finish looting this up and go ahead and move on to the next game. Alright, so game number 2, we start off by spawning towards the middle of the map to pick up a green tanky chest piece, pick up a ring of resolve, and then as we make our way towards the middle, we do see a warlock. And perfect. That does go ahead and mark kill number 1 for the normal 0 to 24 gear score lobbies. And we got one on the board. So we'll go ahead and pick up all his treasure. We'll go ahead and pick up the gold and all of the heals. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. And not too long after, we do hear something right above us. Alright, and unfortunately PvE is not being very kind to us. That is the second kill that got stolen away. But we'll go ahead and take it. We have some yoinks. We have a good amount of gold in our inventory for the second game. And it should also be quite a bit of experience. We do find a nice falchion that we'll keep as a backup for later on when we go into the higher lobbies. So pretty good find there. But don't find anybody else in this lobby. And we call it there for game number 2. Anyways, really excited to see where this series goes, how far we can take it. And if you guys are interested in following along, just make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment down below what you like or any suggestions that you guys might have. And see you in the next one.